Hello everyone, welcome to the DDO stream. This is Shikaijo, and this is Shikaijo Explores DDO. I am on Wayfinder server, and I am playing my Paladin today, and yeah, hope you can join me if you like. If you're level 7, 8, or 9 and you're on Wayfinder server, feel free to come check me out here again on Wayfinder. Hopefully everything's going to go okay here. I've had to do a few tweaks with my software to make sure that I can play in an open adventure area. And the quest we're looking for is the Anvil Fire Inn. It is a very long quest, just so you know. And I'm going to Spirit Bind. I'm not expecting a problem, but just in case. And Patty No, who often joins us, is here today. Paolo couldn't come, but that's alright. And as usual, we're running on normal. We'll step right on in. I'm going to bring a hireling along. I am level 9 now. When you weren't watching, because I wasn't on air for it, I did finish the Pirate Saga and took my reward in the form of experience points and was able to get to level 9. Right. So here we are. Now, this is a very large open area.
Lush jungles give way to a blasted
Lush
landscape.
jungles
As far
give way
as
to
the
a
eye
blasted
can see,
landscape.
gray silt
Yada, yada,
and
yada.
burned plants
The
replace
DM can
green fecundity
tell you all
of
about that.
Zendrick.
It doesn't give you clear direction on where you're supposed to go initially. And one of the things you can do is just plain explore. It says kill some of the Xantalar's minions and find and speak with the Gate Warden. But
A
other than
swarming
that,
nest of kobolds
no
has
directions.
claimed a small corner of the
so if
wasteland.
you don't know it,
Wolves
you
patrol
don't know
the
where you're
area in
supposed
search
to go.
of meat to scavenge and blood to spill.
Now, for those that are trying to get the certain bonuses, the XP bonuses, one of them, the Monsters Slain, where you can get a 25% bonus for the Conquest bonus, you need to kill 212 monsters, and they are scattered all over the place in here. Some of them are down in this canyon, some of them were just where I was there. They're all over the place. It's like a mini wilderness area, but it's a quest. And it can be very time consuming to hunt down that 212. I think there's a little over 230 creatures total. There's nothing that respawns. So if you're
Toppled by the ages,
wanting to do that, if you want to get
bridges
that
the
full
gap
25%
over a burned
bonus,
out valley. A scorpion's feast
go ahead
of corpses
and
ahead.
fully search all that out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. I haven't decided. Just like I said, it can be time consuming to do all that.
Minotaurs have
I am going
gathered
to show
here
you
for
some
some
of
nefarious
the
purpose.
stuff here.
A
Because
small
as you're coming in,
encampment of
if you don't know the
trolls
quest,
basks
you might
around
find
the
yourself
fire.
going in these directions, like what's over here.
2 Minotaur warriors stand a grim watch outside.
I can tell you right off the bat that dropping down into the valley does not help with things like the breakables completion. If you're looking for
Minotaurs have set up a camp beyond the giant
what was that, Patino?
ruins.
There's a planar crystal back there.
Well, this leads to a dead end here. Do you mean like in a treasure bag?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Okay.
But thank you. And going down to that valley, there's only a few places to get back up. So that's another thing to be watchful of if you do drop down. I mean, there are places to get up. It's not too hard, but like there's a ramp there that comes back up. So if you had
Ogres
gone
have
down,
gathered in a small camp ahead.
but if you want that conquest bonus, that full extra 25%, you definitely need to go down into the valley there, the crevice, if you want to call it, crevasse, and get everything that's down there. Find all the little nooks and crannies.
A pack of wolves appears to have caught an unfortunate traveler on his way to the outpost.
There's no secret doors to worry about in this one. There is an intelligence rune, so having someone with a decent intelligence. Again, it's just an optional. So, you don't have to worry about it. Here's the Gate Warden.
General Xantalar's
You
forces
will have to
have
backtrack
overrun
to
these
this
lands.
point
You must
eventually and
proceed
cross that
with
bridge
caution.
over here. That goes into where we'll eventually have to come back here. But he's given us the quests to continue forward. So we dropped the gate, and so we're going across. I wanted to bring the hireling
Xantalar's
along
minions
because
stand
level 9
before you.
hirelings give you the
You must
chance
strike back
to
at the
raise
general.
dead. If one of us does die, we don't have to run to the resurrection shrine. We can do the raise dead with the hireling, provided the hireling's still alive. I think someone just ran behind there. Yeah. One of the things that we are looking for here, although it hasn't given us the actual objective yet, is some pillars to ignite or light up. And that's one of them there. And instead of getting the objective later on and then backtracking to this point, we're going to light them
A
now.
pillar stands
Now,
with
simply
two
turning
runes
this
set
isn't
along
enough
its
to
side.
light it all the way to the top.
The
You
air
have to kill the
bristles with
methods
yet
that summon
unleashed energy.
to finish lighting it. If you actually read the words that they say, my death frees the seal and lights the way to Xantalar. So it lights all the way to the top by killing the methods. So don't just simply turn it and run away. You have to kill the methods to finish lighting the pillar. There's 6 of those. That's just the first one. Now that we've lit it, it does give us the objective. There's 5 more we have to light. There's a couple cave areas with potential rares inside them. And if the rare is there, they'll have a chest with them. Loot is good. Something else to watch out for, though, is if, like this character, you don't have a lot of backpack space. You're going to want to be careful of how much loot you carry in this quest, because it's
As
a very
you
long
delve
quest.
into the cavern, you spot a powerful-looking
If you're carrying
minotaur.
too much, because, what is it here? Yeah, I've got 4 pages. This character maybe not too bad. I can probably carry everything. If need be, I can throw away some stuff. So I'll just take all that. I believe the other cave has a rest shrine in it. This one doesn't. But the other cave is similar to this one, and up there there's a rest shrine. But that's in the other cave. The second cave we'll come across. This is a free-to-play quest. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. And a lot of the experience, the extra experience, is gathered just from doing the objectives, or the optionals rather. And there's quite a bit of experience from the quest itself, from the base experience. But if you do all the optionals, there's a lot of extra experience to be had from doing those as well. So if you're able to do them all, that's awesome. And there's a fair number of shrines, I think, for the level
You have
of the quest.
significantly weakened the giant's minion army.
You shouldn't run out. They're spaced out well. And on normal, shrines do reset after, I believe, 5 minutes. So if you use one and 5 minutes later you need to reuse the same one, then you can. But that's only in normal mode. If you're in hard or elite, once you use a shrine, you cannot reuse
A
it.
fire giant has fortified. 6 large crates dominate the camp ahead. They seem to emit a soft hum.
Should cast some resistance, as I was thinking earlier here.
One of the giant's lieutenants has fallen. You have slaughtered Portador.
I was doing this before, noticing that there's quite the resistance on these crates. What's the damage resistance needed to get through these? I made a bad joke about it.
The last of the Magefire
You
cannon
have to swing a
crates
dead
has been
cobalt at it
destroyed.
in order to get through the damage resistance.
Stormcleave outpost will take no fire from
These
terror
runes
devices.
are helpful
You
to
take up
collect
the shard of stone.
because you'll need them for the final battle. Or at least highly recommended for it. I'll explain those later. So these shards, rather, collect those. I guess they're not optional. It does say collect them. You have to collect them. I'll explain those later. You may not use them all at the very end fight, but collecting them is important. And I'm quite happy that my companion here is a rogue, because there's a chest over in this vicinity. There's a couple chests in this quest that you have to have someone with the ability to open locks with a knock spell to get into them. Now, here's one of the optionals that's interesting. These supply crates. I just picked it up, and there's 11 more to get. And I'll collect the supply crates, because I have a 28 strength.
Okay.
I've got a 28 strength, Patty, no? So I can carry all of them. Because they're 75 pounds each. And there's 12 of them.
All right. I don't have the strength.
This chest can be picked, I believe. Yeah, so as I was telling Patty no there, these supply crates, 75 pounds. It is optional. Now, collecting all 12 of them gets you experience, and delivering them gets you experience, and it is separate to do that. So it's 2 separate objectives. So if you find you can just pick them up one at a time and then drop them and destroying them, you will still trigger the objective for the retrieval of them, of collecting them. So you can do that and then just destroy them and not deliver them. But if you have enough strength, or between party members you can disperse them amongst the party and then eventually deliver all 12 at the end of the quest, then you can get that experience as well, which again is a separate objective, and thus if you can't carry them all back and you end up destroying them, you just don't get the second set experience. It's fully lit. Alright. Now, a couple more of those to light. And the reason we're lighting them
A
is
long
because of
abandoned
this.
amphitheater provides little insight into the past. Grinning columns surrounding odd-looking giant head.
This amphitheater. Treasure bag over here. Oh, there's a wolf over here. Now, it's not open yet, and we can't open it until we light all the pillars, but there will be a portal that opens once we've lit all those pillars, and that'll take us to General Xantalar. And then we will be able to do the end fight. But until such time...
With a rude gesture, an armor-clad giant invites you to approach and meet your doom. Crates are stacked uncaringly in the back of the giant camp, some bearing the seal of House Denise. One of the general's lieutenants has fallen. Inskadrir is slain.
This is a spot I sometimes forget is over here. You need to get it. I believe this is one of the important shards to get.
You take
Well,
up
they all
the
are.
shard of stone.
There's 4 supply crates here. So if you're collecting them, and you're missing 4, you probably missed this little alcove. Last time I ran this, that's exactly what happened. I was missing 4, and it was because I hadn't gone into this alcove. The mini-map, as you can see, is not overly helpful for telling you where to go, because it's kind of like this weird open area with strange cutbacks, and it's like, where do I go? Have I been here? Have I not been here? I like that they're dropping all these treasure bags. I like getting the collectibles. There should be 2 methods per pillar when we... 2 methods per pillar appearing. Finding all the supply crates can be difficult, so not all easily located. Oh, another locked chest. Thank you, sir. Yeah, kind of at a crossroads. Like, there's more than one direction we can go here. Pretty sure this loops here. Eventually. And I think above me is where some of the crates are. Yeah, 2 crates up top here. Nope. Can't tell where all the dead ends are and where they're not. It's part of the challenge of this quest, is trying to find your way around. Yeah, that's a dead end. Another supply crate. And that should be the last
At the
pillar
back
we
of
have
the
to light.
camp, you spy a large minotaur clad in full plate. One of the general's lieutenants has fallen. Minotaur Lord Halos is no more.
And this is a level 8 quest, and we're on normal with it, so it's kind of a bit of a
You
cakewalk
take up the shard of stone.
for the 3 of us. 2 humans and a hireling.
All of the rune posts have been activated. Return to the summoning circle behind the outpost.
We are a little over level. Not too far over. Like, we're not getting an experience penalty. And when you're on normal, there's no such thing as a bravery bonus. That only kicks in for hard and elite. And there are times I've got to run these quests solo. So I don't even... And I can't open hard or elite, so don't even bother with it. There's the last 2 supply crates.
The last of the stolen supplies
Here's
has been
the other
collected.
cave I was telling you about.
Return them to Corporal Dalvascon.
There's that shrine. Like I said, it's very similar to the other cave. The rare is here. Back of the cave.
A troll looms in the darkness ahead. He is not alone. Nushma reaches towards the sky, then falls over dead.
Ooh. That's a nice one. I like that. I'll take it. That's one of the rare items from this quest. Nice when you get one of those. Can only drop in his chest. Do I have all the shards? You can see, just carrying the 12 supply crates fills up your backpack space. Okay. We'll go after the undead. There's one spot with undead. Again, this is just an optional spot.
A dimensional gate looms
You
atop
have
the
the
hill.
power.
You spy a fire giant.
Oh
He
no, I
beckons
guess it's
you
not optional.
closer,
It says kill
grinning
Pious.
wickedly.
But as you get close to him, summons more undead. So I'm just gonna back it up and get in there close. Hit him again and again. I created this tune to be an undead killing machine. Let's see what I can do for killing giants now.
Pious Gruel spits a curse in the giant's tongue as his blood spills across the dead ground.
Now, when I mentioned that you need
You
a
take up the shard of stone.
certain amount of intelligence for a rune, this is the rune here.
With the elemental wards removed, the dimensional gate disappears with a near silent pop.
Yoink. Oh, there's a treasure bag. Oh, there's someone texting me here. Just a moment. Ah. Just the in-game chat. The hireling doesn't seem to want to heal himself. Fun thing is, I'm not sure where to go here for the quickest way back. This looks like the way to go. I'm looking for that amphitheater. Oh, there it is. This should be it. Now this is the final fight. Now when I go in there, there's going to be the boss guy, the General Xantalar. Now, He's got four different special buffs on him that are being applied to him by some
Well
methods.
met.
Oh, hi, Technical 13, which I believe is Shoemaker, if I'm not mistaken. They're in the DDO chat. So, if, as I was saying, there's 4 buffs on General Xantalar being applied to him by 3 different types of methods and an Earth Elemental. And those shards that I was picking up, each shard is needed to drop the force field that is protecting those methods and whatnot. Information
Heat
that
from
I
your
picked up
body
from the wiki,
flows
by the
into
way.
the stone. You shiver as
Which
magic
I
gathers in
highly
the still
recommend.
air.
And the Earth Elemental gives the boss 100% stone skin buff, so it gives him 100% physical reduction on physical damage. And then there's other buffs like the fire methods are giving him fast regeneration of his health. So I highly recommend that you take out these methods before you try to take out the boss.
The giant in the center
And
of
these
this
shards
room
are
could
what allows you
only
to
be
have
the
access
fearsome
to these
general.
things.
Ribbons of energy bristle along the walls,
By
conveying
killing
some
these
secret
methods, I do mean all of them, you take away all of his buffs. And there's a fire shield that's on him and spell resistance that's on him as well. Each 5 different things. But if you only take 2 things, get rid of that Earth Elemental and get rid of the fire methods. Because you don't want him regenerating and you want to be able to hurt him with physical damage. Unless you're a spellcaster. But all that can be found on the DDO wiki. Now again, he's going to just have that fast healing still because I haven't got the fire methods yet. But I will do that right now. I'll wait for that fire to go away, then we'll wake up. Should cast some resistances on myself before I win this battle. So now he's fully hurt.
General Xantalar roars one last time in angry
And as you're
defiance,
dropping those
then
different
crumples
buffs,
to the ground.
these runes which had started lit, which I didn't show you initially because I was kind of busy, unlight. So, yeah. And there's the chest. Well, we're not done yet. I'm going to drop these to Patty now. I dropped you some thieves' tools.
Thank you, thank you.
Useless to me. So we're not done. We got to go tell the outpost commander of our success. And since you've got to go back there, if you picked up those supply crates, you can carry those supply crates if you're able to carry them. Again, you got to have at least, I believe, a 20 strength or higher for one person to carry them all. Because if you see my encumbrance, I got over 1,000 pounds of stuff on me, just because, largely because of all these things. Now, once you've entered, you cannot exit until General Xantalar is dead. So when you want to go do that fight, you got to be ready for it. And there's no shrine in there. Another reason, kind of why I had Samuel with me, like the hireling, because if we had died when we were in there, or one of us had died, there was no way to resurrect to fix that. So having the hireling who could raise dead was kind of beneficial, just in case something happened in the final fight. Papa Dragon, how's it going? Welcome to the DDO stream.
D-door would be helpful here.
Yes, D-door would be very helpful. Sorry, we still got onslaught bonus, but look at that. 212 monsters is what you need for the thing. Let's go back through the crevice and see if we can get up to 212 kills. That'll get us the conquest bonus.
All right.
Oh, you're Kiku from Wayfinder. Cool. You're the one who sent me the tell. Yes. Awesome. This is one of the ways down. Where are we here? We're at 196, so... I need 212. Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and checking us out. There's different people that stream on here at different times. This is the official DDO stream, as you probably know. Let's go all the way down. I do have my own channel, but I'm not very active on it lately. To get these guys, you kind of have to hunt them down. I know that one spot is just scorpions that are just going to kind of pop up when you get close to them. There were wolves wandering around earlier that we
Rounding a
could
turn,
see.
you see an enormous house-beneath outpost looming over the
There's
waste.
some guys.
A gate structure, and the disc minotaurs whip their
I was
cobalt
expecting to see
slaves
a lot
as they
more, a lot
trudge
sooner.
along a path.
Obviously, I have no clue where I'm going in order to find things to kill. But as you can tell, you know, the show is aptly named Shikaijo Explores DDO because I have to explore this because I don't just know it off by heart. There's a shrine over here. Forgot about this. No, they're not going to be helpful. I'm not able to kill them. And no, yeah, I should have dropped from the start into the crevices, but I wasn't sure that I was going to do this. It wasn't until we got to the end that I realized that we were that close, numbers-wise. Now I'm not sure which is the correct way back up. Where are we at? Yeah, we only need 12 more. And I have no clue where we are as far as where the wolves are and whatnot. I know that there's a final, like you can talk to someone and they'll open a gate and there'll be a little battle, but I don't know how many giants are in that battle. I know where there's 2 or 3 giants. I believe they're over here. Probably, there's probably wolves over there, but I believe there's some giants in this direction. If I planned a little bit more ahead.
Three giants roast their latest kill over a fire.
We'll do what we can with these guys. Because I have all the monster manuals, this is all helpful for the monster manuals. Yeah, plan? Yeah. Who makes plans? My plan was doing this quest. and showing how I don't really know it that well. Oh, there is wolves down here. I see something. There we go. And I'll try to trigger that battle at the gate, and that should give us enough. The only reason I know that you can trigger the battle at the gate is because I read the wiki. Yeah, we just need 3 more. There's at least 3 in the battle at the gate. A plan? Yeah, what's a plan? Yeah. I do it the way Malcolm Reynolds does it on Firefly. He makes it up on the go. And then it never works out. Okay, so we're going to talk to the commander last because that'll trigger the end of the quest. One of the things...
So what's the right order to do this? Return all the crates first?
Yeah, crates first. Commander last. And you gotta do the... Because I got all the crates, I gotta talk to this guy 12 times. La 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 la. That's how I sing, by the way. I'm horrible at singing. I'm great at listening to music, but I cannot sing.
Corporal Delvasca
There we go.
has gratefully reclaimed his supplies.
Now, I believe it's Sergeant Katani. And what is this gate for down there in this ramp? Why not seal the entrance forever? Here, what? There we go. And there's 3. At least 3. This should get us our conquest. What? There we go. So everything that we can get maxed out on, we got maxed out on. Okay, you can stop now. No more. We're maxed out. There. And now I'll end it. I'll talk to the commander. So, and this is the guy you talk to.
If we have conquest.
Awesome. Who's in the group with me? Patigno.
No more chests, huh?
I don't think there's any more chests, no. Not that I'm aware of.
Nope, I don't think so.
He's just someone who's plays on Wayfinder server who's started joining during this show, which is very helpful. Paolo, who plays a warlock who helps me out once in a while, is someone who's in my guild on Kenneth's server that I know in real life. Is a friend of mine I've known for many years. Do I need another Vorpal longsword? Is it better than my current Vorpal longsword? It's a little better. I'll take it. I have a new Vorpal longsword. Where are we here? Boom. We'll do this. Set that up there. We'll do that. There. I've improved my swords. And we're going to lock that. And we're going to lock that one. Most of this I'm just going to get rid of. If I have to, I can always do a buyback of some of it. Not too concerned. Okay, bye-bye, Papa Dragon. Stromwald's Mine. It's the next one, which is in House Kundrak, I do believe. Because we still have lots of time. And that's going to finish it, I believe, for the level 8 quests that I was looking at doing. Patigno, Stromwald's Mine, which I believe is in House Kundrak.
Well met.
Okay. And where that might be.
Thanks for the follow, Shoe Heels. I think we had another follow earlier, but I didn't see who it was. So my apologies if I didn't say thanks for the follow, but to whoever it was, I missed.
Which house?
Kundrak, I believe.
Yep, thank you.
Should look that up. Should also change the Stromwald's mind. Laird Stromwald. No. Says it's in House Denieth, Laird Stromwald. Sorry. That's weird.
Not a problem.
It's probably right where we were. You'd think I'd look this up ahead of time. He's right here. Alright, I'll change the LFM. Stromwald's mine. There. Now, something in no fighting in the chat stream. Something that's important with this
You
one.
need to conjure some books.
Sorry, what was that, Patino?
Need to conjure up some bolts.
Okay. There is an option in this where you have to find some hidden gems. They're just laying about randomly in this quest, but they're 40% of the base XP. They're quite a bit of the XP in this quest. It's an optional, but doing this optional is worth a lot. So
The heat
actually,
in the cavern
40%.
is stifling.
That's a lot.
The braziers and furnaces
I
seem to
recommend
work
it.
relentlessly to ruin
But
the
it can
air.
be difficult. You have to really keep a
As
lookout
the door
as you
opens,
go along.
you glimpse a pair of rust monsters skittering away.
And there are rust monsters. Hopefully Patino can shoot them ahead of time, because I am wearing all metal armor. I think I have a wooden shield. But, well, there he is. There's the first one. And, no, there's a complete dead end. Keep your eyes peeled, because those uncut gems that are on the optional thing, there's 5 of them, but it's worth like 40% of the XP.
Oh, wow.
We are also looking for some corpses that are laying around that are also difficult to see. I don't want to rush in at those guys. We have someone who's got ranged. 2 rust monsters there. I just don't want to get close to them. Destroying the optional elementals are also worth a lot. Now, we had to come down here to pull this lever for a door
As the
we're
lever is
eventually going to
pulled,
walk
the
through.
floor trembles briefly, and you hear a faint echo.
If it
from
looks
the
like I'm
caves
going slow,
behind
it's
you.
because I am. I am looking very carefully to see if I see any of those gems, because they could be anywhere.
The rusted lever groans in
Tiny.
protest as the door slides open, revealing yet another smoke-filled corridor.
Will I be joining the Movember team? As someone who normally shaves his head, probably not. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I think that's what you're referring to, right? Isn't that the Movember things? Grow a mustache. Something else. That's still a month away, though. But opening that chest triggers the elementals, by the way. This last one. How much XP is this? 25. Still a decent amount. It's almost 1,000 XP. If you've got a booster going, that'll easily be over 1,000 XP. There are some nasty traps in this quest, too. Something to keep in mind. as you go along. Team Turbine. Mustache grow for a month. You only need 2 weeks to grow one. But it comes in blonde. It's like hard to see. Although it's speckled with gray now, but yeah. It's not to say I won't do it. I might. We'll see. It would look funny though, because I have a shaved head. And I'm looking for those little gems.
Crystals
And
grow
corpses.
in abundance here, but the area's natural
The missing
beauty
engineers
is
are the
marred
corpses.
by the oppressive
Traps
heat.
in the area. Oh, there's the first corpse. Can I get close enough to it? I was pretty sure that's the corpse. Why is it not triggering? I was fairly sure that was one of the corpses. And now it's gone. Was it just in the wrong place? Or was that someone? No, maybe it was someone he shot. Should be a trap just on these steps going up here.
I haven't spotted it. There we go. Spot.
Yeah, I believe that one's a lightning one if it goes off. Certainly not something I want to have to deal with. The fact that we haven't found any of the things that we're supposed to be looking for yet is making me like, have we missed some? I'm questioning whether or not we've missed any. It's like we should have seen some by now. Another trap nearby. Yours doesn't come in at all in a month. It takes like 3 months. That sucks when you're trying to grow one in a month. Start now. You'll be fine. I think I see one. Oh, there's one of the uncut ones. Cut gems. There. One of the corpses. Okay, and we need to find 10 more of those. 4 more of the gems and 10 more of the
Is there a
engineers.
lever there? Oh, you just found a miner.
Yeah, I just found a miner or engineer. Yeah. I also found one of the gems. There's been times I've done this quest and had to backtrack because I really wanted to get those gems and searched all the way through. And it's like, but I walked when I do find them, like, I walked past this spot twice and I didn't see it. And that's annoying when you finally come across them. It's like, but I was here and I looked here. I thought. I think this is just a rush shrine, and I honestly don't know if any of the gems or corpses can be in with the rest shrines. Oh.
As the path slopes downward, you feel the air flowing towards a point in front of you.
Now, it is just optional to look for the gems, but
As you cross the threshold of this room,
it is a
several
good chunk of
humanoid
experience.
shapes rush at you from the campfires.
Great, I'm blind. That's why I carry these. This corpse. Potion of blindness removal. On Caneth, all my
Are
characters
those
have.
missing engineers random also?
Yes, it's random where they are. Yeah, on Caneth, all my characters have some sort of an item with blindness immunity. But, yeah, carrying potions of blindness removal is important. I've had those spells last like 4 minutes when you're blind. It's like, that's nasty. There's a trap on the east side, somewhere there. But I'm going to get involved in fighting right away as soon as you drop down and try to kill everything before we go searching for stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I'd say to call out the corpses, but it does keep track for us. And if we both go all the way around the room taking a look, then that's 2 set of eyes taking a look at everything. I don't have the jump to get up here. Okay. Thank you.
The elevator cannot be accessed here.
Be careful,
The
there's a
ladder
hole
leads
here to
to
fall
the
down.
level below this one.
I think we got everything. There's a collectible in there. I'm not sure if I can get in. There. A collectible here. And I found 1 corpse, but I'm not seeing any more in here. Right. There's a few different landings on the way down. So dropping down 1 landing at a time. Search as we go. There's a lever here. I think this is another shrine. Yeah. Don't see anything in there other than the shrine. We'll eventually come to a large open cavern where having someone with a ranged is going to be nice.
This cavern is cooler and more spacious.
If I had
even
a higher
with the
jump, I
furnaces
could probably
and
get over
pipes
there.
crowded in amongst the stalactites and stalagmites.
Going around the long way.
The precarious footing on the
Just don't have the
catwalk
jump
serves as a
to
reminder of
get
the
over
there.
long fall to the floor.
I'm going to go
below.
around the long way because I don't have the jump to get across otherwise. Normally I just jump to that landing where he was shooting guys. Faintly see it over there. Where the explosive barrel is I'm highlighting. But this character just doesn't have enough jump to get over to that spot. So this is the long way around. There's a trap here. Oh, there's an uncut amber. That's more important than killing this guy, right? Apparently I'm standing in a trap.
I'll see if I can find you. I fell in a hole.
That happens.
Yep, there's a trap here.
I found another gem. Oh, don't do that. He ran away as I was trying to hit him. That's not fair. There are patterns, technical. Just haven't logged them all yet. Okay. Oh, that's why I'm running slow. That's a really long crippled. Too bad there's no way to fix that. Oh, uncut ruby. Hey, 2 more gems.
Gem.
Yeah, I found another one.
Corpse.
Trap. I've got a treasure hunter spyglass and a half decent wisdom, 20 wisdom. Between those, my spot is pretty high, so I may not have the search or the ability to disarm the trap, but I can spot that they're there. Oh, I feel like we're missing stuff. Because we're near the bottom. Oh, there's a lever we missed somewhere.
I think sometimes they'd put a corpse right on the other side of the trap once in a while just to lure you over there.
There's a lever higher up and he's pulling. I know where. That looks like another gem. 2 more corpses. One more gem. And the lever. Awesome. Forgot about this little spot. Oh, and I never went up to the thing. Going up to the ledge that I skipped earlier.
Alright.
There might be a corpse up there. Or a gem. Definitely breakables. Including the unbreakable breakable. This one here, you can't break it. It's one of the few in the game that you just can't break no matter what you
Climb
do.
the ladder to get there. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, and there's a chest up here too. It's locked though. I should have brought a rogue with me. Gosh. Alright, I have you. Oh, you're able to break that? Awesome.
I did after 3 times.
I swung at it a few times and it wouldn't break. It must have just a really small sweet spot you have to hit. Ooh, hair dye. That's one of the things I love to collect is hair dyes. I'm going to lock that right now. We are not selling that. On Wayfinder, which is not my normal server,
engineers, 1 more gem.
I have very few hair dyes on this server. In fact, I've only found 3, and I used one of them. So I now only have 2. And that gate is open. And there's another corpse. Found another corpse.
Right.
This is the final room that we're coming into.
A massive cage stands in the center of this room, but the dense smoke prevents you from seeing its contents.
Yeah, there's another corpse. That's all the corpses. It's possible that there's a gem in here.
Upon closer inspection, you see a gaunt and disheveled dwarf huddled in the cage.
I'm not seeing that final gem. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd go searching for it, but I'm not going to subject you guys.
No, it's about over too, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it could be anywhere, and there. Talking to this guy finishes the quest. Yeah. I mean, it's just optional, and yeah. Oh well. We missed it at some point. It's not a big deal.
Finish it up.
Yeah, we're just finishing. Alright. Good enough. That was good. We'll collect our reward. So it has to be a ranged weapon? On that unbreakable breakables? That's good to know. This time I'm gonna take this. This weekend, extra 50% on the Guild Renown. So back here again. +4 returning throwing axe. It's half decent. I'm not going to keep everything that I pick up, but there's some things I think are more decent than others. And let's see, what time is it? I wanted to take a poke at the first quest or two, depending on the time. Definitely the first one. Of the Vault of Night. This one I just did was also free to play, so the first two we've done were free to play quests, but this next one would be a pay to play. The Vault of Night quests. So Patty, know the Tharashk Arena, House Kundrak, Vault of Night.
Ah, Vaughn 1.
Yes, Vaughn 1. Pop over there. Again to House Kundrak, but properly this time. That one that we just did was House Kundrak Favor, but it was located in House Deniev. Some quests are just like that. Now this is part of a story arc. There's 4 quests, 2 raids in the complete story arc. I won't be doing the raids. That'd be a little difficult to organize. Oh. Hello, Erlinger. We just finished that quest and are going on to Tharashk Arena. Should actually update that one. I just hadn't updated yet. Oops. There's it. Why am I not seeing it there? Does it have a different name? Vault of Night.
I need to cell repair.
Okay. It's weird, I'm not seeing it in the thing. Going too fast. Get rid of Kyber, no. Church, no. Shadow Crypts. I know it's called Tharashk Arena. Huh. It's not level 8, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I thought it was level 9. My bad. Oh, let's put that in. There. Oops. Oh, I should also change the level. No, it's still level 8, so we're good on the level range that I had set. Okay, so In-house Kundrak, find Merrick Malakanis, probably pronounced that wrong, and talk to him. Oh, okay. He left because he thought we were still doing Strombolitz's mind. And we had just finished when he had joined, so I just hadn't gotten around to changing the LFM. Anywho, so he gives you the story arc. I mean, you don't have to do it that way. I do recommend doing the story arc. Starting that way. The rewards if you do the raids. And
On the way.
sorry, what was that? I missed what Padino said. Thought he said something. Anyways, he'll direct you to each person to talk to, including Dirge here. Here's our first one. I made this earlier, didn't try any. There. Made some tea earlier and hadn't had a single drink yet. Alright. Oh, 4 minutes left on my hireling. I'll bring him along. This timer can run out. While we're in quest. Tell him to protect my companion here. Alright.
This looks like the underground highway to Tharask Arena. If you search for
What do I gotta
Dirge's
say?
contact, keep your guard up. The spectators may not
Kind of
be
listen to the
friendly.
DM. Find your way through. It's pretty linear. I mean, there is a junction to come to. Go left or right. One way's the wrong way.
Kegs of
Do some
potent liquor
backtracking
have been
if you do it
attached to
wrong.
these battering rams for easy transport. It's a marvel of how
It's also
God
fire
ingenuity.
resistance. So I can hit explosive barrels without getting hurt too bad. I have some acid resistance from an item. I got some really nice armor out of a quest. Or no, auction house I got this. But it's got a green augment slot with acid resist augment in it. So that's nice. I like augment slots. Really like augment slots. By the time I get to level 16, I don't need the airship buffs anymore. So I've got augments taking care of all that for me. As far as the resistances. Bounce around like a pinball. Oh, yeah. I should have told him about that. He's probably collecting them too. Alright, so we have to talk to this guy. If you do this wrong, you end up fighting him. I don't know that I have a high enough intimidate. You can just pay him 1,000 gold, which is just 100 platinum pieces. I'm going to try intimidating him, see what happens. Ooh, I don't think he liked that. I guess my intimidate wasn't high enough. Okay. So we didn't get the password, which means we'll be fighting our way in. If you just pay him the money, he gives you the password. By the way, I'm very quick to do that. If you ever adventure with me and you want the stuff out of the breakables, let me know ahead of time. Otherwise, I just automatically pick it all up. Because I'm horrible for that. It's like, oh, there's something on the ground. I'll pick that up. So that happened on Thursday night. I was playing with a guildmate of mine, and he just didn't tell me about something until well after the fact. He's like, by the way, a tome dropped out of this breakable that was over here. Oh, cool, really? You should have taken a screenshot. He's like, no, I didn't have time to take a screenshot. I didn't want you picking it up. He knows what I'm like. I just run around and pick everything up without even looking. So he didn't want to take the chance. I don't think we need to talk to him. So eventually we're going to get inside that arena and fight everything. Now, if you want to get all the breakables, you go all the way around. The arena is kind of the same on both sides. You can, after you fight in the arena, deal with everybody if we can. Yeah, we get the chest now or after, but I usually try to get it now. If you can pick this lock, because it has to be picked, or the spell knock, or a bell of opening to get this chest here. Yay, us. Loot.
Monstrous.
Now, some of the spectators are drunk coming up.
For the main event.
They're like, hey, you shouldn't be here.
Curse
Get out of here. Ah, I don't want to crush you. You can try. I'm not sure that it's... Unless I go out of my way to get all the breakables all the way around the arena. I'm not sure it's worth my time to get all these little ones. There's more on the other side. But I'm not going to worry about all the breakables this time. As in, I'm not going to go hunting all the way around the outside of the arena. Open the gates or I'll kill you. I have put points into Intimidate, I think. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Diplomacy. Now I have to look. Yeah, Intimidate. So... a 17 on the Intimidate was not enough.
To not be picked.
I just had to talk to the kobold again. Alright. So, but if you had the password, and the password's roast halfling, doesn't matter, you know it. You have to have actually bribed the guy for it. He tells you that it's roast halfling. I just happen to remember it. Then you can get in. Glad for that fire resist at the moment. Is that 25? Okay, this is that spot where I was telling you about. If you go the wrong way, you end up going backtracking. Because we're looking for the key to get into Ready Room 1. That key is this direction. Because Ready Room 1 is the opposite direction. This series of quests is very popular to do, because the raid is popular to do, and you have to do the 4 quests leading up to it to flag for the raid. And the 3rd quest in the series, commonly called Vaughn 3, Vaughn V-O-N, Vault of Night 3, which is the Jungle of Khyber, or Khyber Jungle. Different people call it different things. Has quite a lot of experience to it. The key's on that table there. I just want to pick it up. You cannot get through this door. I don't know what this door is. Never been able to get through it. Can't pick it. I don't know what it's for. Don't know where it goes.
Danger. Beware. Keep out.
I've never seen it opened. Yeah. I don't know what it does. Anywho. So yes, this little series, Vault of Night quests, I've always seen it to be very popular for people to do around this level. The raids in particular, and Vault of Night 3, the 3rd one in the quest series, people often repeat it because there's so much experience with it. I like doing it. It's also got tough end battle, and the second to last battle is tough. I think is tougher than the final battle. Lots of beholders, and one spot, which are one of my favorite enemies to fight in the game. I love fighting beholders. I'm not sure why.
Notice words etched above this gate. Ready Room 3. Inside, brutal ogre warriors prepare for combat.
Probably one of my top 5 enemies in the game to fight against. It's a beholder.
You notice words etched above this gate. Ready
My best
room
death
2.
in the game ever was at
Inside,
the hands of an
methods
Illithid.
whisper to one
Sucked
another
my
with
brain
voices
out.
like rustling leaves. You notice
I was playing
words
a
etched
Warforged at
above
the
this
time.
gate.
Warforged
Ready
Artificer.
room 1.
Playing
Inside,
quest.
scarred and muscular trolls wait restless.
Prison of Plains. Giant Bolt. Sucked my brain right out of my head.
Gate Master Brooks shrieks.
And I died.
Time to fight.
And I laughed.
Gladiators in
And
ready
laughed.
room
Laughed.
1. Get moving.
I loved it. Anyways, if you need a shrine before you go into the battle, which is several waves in a arena-style combat, this is the time to do it. Let's touch on a little bit of this. I'm going to have my hireling summon an Earth Elemental as soon as we get into the arena, just so you know.
Okay. Don't try to kill him.
Correct. Give everyone virtue. Not sure if we need fire, but I'm going to give electricity because he didn't need it, but I want it myself. Some electrical resistance because a lightning bolt is going to hurt. And I believe there's air methods which do electricity.
Grogan, the promoter, shouts,
We have a last-minute team for today's bloodbath, all the way from Stormreach.
Angry howls erupt from the crowd.
I'm trying to get the Earth Elemental with a buff here.
No reason to worry. Crusher's kobolds and the Mudwallow ogres are hungry for blood, and they're joining forces against the Stormreach team.
So, if you're able to cast something like Disco Ball or Glitter Dust, this is a great place to do it, to just kind of rate this junction here. So the kobolds are going to come out from here initially. So as you destroy each wave, you get another wave of stuff.
What a terrible
The
upset.
kobolds are all spellcasters that come out. That's kind of why I went after them first. I believe the ogres came out of here. Air
Their
methods come
luck
out of
has
here.
run out. The horns of fury and the maelstrom princes have slain hundreds of their kind.
This should be the shortest fight we've ever seen. Let the slaughter begin.
There come the methods. I'm not sure if Vorpal works on that. I know there's certain creatures. I know it doesn't work on undead or it uses. I'm sure it works on methods.
Grogan sounds stunned.
Probably does.
Who could imagine such a disaster? So many great gladiators slaughtered in their prime.
You know, we should have a wave where we get all of them at once. And once we
It's
defeat that,
time for an
then there'll
all-out
be
showdown.
2 boss
Fresh fighters
trolls.
from all 4 teams have armed themselves for battle.
I don't normally do this in normal mode.
Their horns are sharpened and their weapons are drawn.
be a little bit
Our
different.
brave fighters are entering the arena. The
Compared to
battle
Elite.
is on.
Okay, the Minotaurs, Ogres, methods. See, a Disco Ball. Well, that's not what it's called, that's what I call it.
Grogan's voice is hushed. The Stormreach team.
I don't actually know the name of the spell. It looks like a disco ball hanging in the air, and anything caught under its radius has a chance of dancing. Glitter Dust, area of effect, crowd control spells are really helpful
the
here.
fallen heroes of Tarashkarina.
Highly recommend them.
I give you the king of killers, the merciless murderer, the terror in the night.
Once we kill the
The
bosses,
unbeaten.
a bunch of like the guards and that, like, hey, you can't do that. They'll come running in. want to go and kill the crowd.
Your enemies lie scattered and broken
danced.
at your feet. Now is your chance to seize the mighty axe.
Troll hunter. You end the quest by picking up an axe. So that where we got the chest from, where he picked the lock, we could get it now using that tower key, this key that just dropped. If you weren't able to pick it. I think we're just finish. I'm just gonna finish.
I got the guard tower key.
Yeah, but that's for the room that you picked already.
Alrighty, cool.
So picking this up ends the quest. Now you could use this to do more fighting if if you wanted to go
Any
after
more
stuff.
chests, or do we just finish out?
I think if you just finish out, I don't believe there's any more chests. I'll double check here, but I don't think there's anything else. It's possible to use this axe that I just picked up, but it will drop upon
I
leaving.
thought there was one down below.
Oh, you're right! Yes, I forgot about that one. Now where is that?
I don't remember.
I'll have to go hunting for it. Okay, so somewhere in one of these rooms is a chest. That's not it. Probably the room that the troll came out of. Okay, where'd the troll come from? That was the room the troll came from. I thought. Great. There's like several rooms to look in. I see something sparkly. I think I found it.
Collectible
Yep.
this. All right, collectible this way. I will come to your spot.
I totally forgot about that. Thanks for letting me know about the chest. I forgot about it.
We're exploring, right?
We are, yes. So, yeah. I mean, there's more things
Now
to
finish.
destroy. Breaking the breakables doesn't get any more XP though, because we've done the finish thing. But had I not picked up that, yeah, I've only got Vandal. So had I not picked up the axe, there was potential to have gotten a higher score.
Okay, finish.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish. Yeah, the one in the guard tower, we did get that right off. Behind the locked door. He picked the lock. So, talk to the story arc person again. He will direct to talk to Shen. What time is it? Let's try the prisoner. That'll be the last one, though. You up for that?
Okay.
I gotta go grab another hireling, though. And I'll want it for this quest, because there's multiple beholders, which can insta-kill.
All right. So, where are we headed?
It'll be in the same area. I just have to run to the marketplace and grab a hireling. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Vaughn 2. Update the LFM. Prisoner. Boom. Right. Now I don't think my guild's high enough level for me to use this one. It is! Well, what do you know? And Samuel Merrick. That's the one I want. Well, that just made it a lot easier. I did not have to go all the way to the marketplace. Use the vendor here. Apparently I could use the guild vendors, so I didn't need to go all the way to the marketplace. On my way. So, talk to this young gentleman, who I think is an elf. That or a Vulcan. I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing my
That
games up.
last quest, I got a Tome of Constitution, +1.
Awesome. Those are always good.
Yeah.
I'll just wait outside the quest for you.
Alrighty, coming in. Just went to see my maker.
Right. We step in, then we talk to Mistress Orphan, and in we go. Now, what we get to do with her is collect some items that belong to her. We're in kind of her dream, if I'm not mistaken.
Which way do you like to go?
The one with the hounds last, like the hounds and oozes, I do last because there's a shrine there.
Okay.
So I tend to do that one last.
A beautiful elf maiden sits by the fountain,
And the
lost in thought.
maze third. No, maze second, because I jump from the maze normally to the other one. But we're not going to do it the way I normally do it because we're not trying to be super efficient about it. We're going to explore this.
Okay. Explore.
So I talked to Mistress Orphany. That's how you pronounce it. She's lost some items, and we have to find those for her. Now I'm purposely leaving my hireling there because I don't want him to get zapped by a disintegrate spell. Because you have to have Death Ward on, and we're going to immediately end up with a Beholder. And the Beholder is going to do its best to just go zap and kill you with the disintegrate. I'll wake him up if you want to try to shoot him from the distance.
Okay.
A beholder roars, hungry for slaughter and ready for one.
Okay, and
You collect
zap.
all the goodies.
I had a way to get rid of my negative levels. Sorry, what was that?
You're going to collect all the goodies?
Sure. So, the chest will only have one item in it, and only one person can pick it up. And so that was the golden locket. And up here is a lovely little maze. Did you get negative leveled at all?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I'll check.
I think he only hit
nope,
me.
No negative ones.
Okay. Because I have a way to remove that, so. Let me know if it happens, that way I can take it off.
All right.
I don't know the maze. This will be interesting. There are traps in the maze.
Danger trap.
Yep. Now I'm curious, what is my spot? 17. It's not too bad for the level, I guess.
It's on the other side.
Chest here. I like loot. Hey.
Okay, traps.
These ones I can see. Of course, I could always do barbarian trap fighting and just run until they set the trap off, but I don't have the
I don't see the box.
box. Probably the other side. There it is. I see it. Awesome. There's the bridge. Oh, nope.
Can you jump to that bridge, or you're going to explore other place?
I don't think I have a high enough jump because I'm wearing heavy armor. I'd probably have to take my armor off to be able to make it, but it still might not be able to. What a lot of people do is jump up and grab onto the bridge. Let's cheat it. Of course, do this. It's just not happening. It's not happening. Oh, I have a jump potion. I'll try it. Made it. Okay, let's re-equip this. Of course, from here, I still don't know which way to go. I'm guessing the way with more traps is the correct way to go. I think down the end of this hallway. I want to say it's this direction. Now there is more things in the maze if you go through every little nook and cranny. Yeah, this is it. There might be more chests, but there's more things to fight, and there's more traps. And I also don't want to get lost in the maze trying to find my way back out. So once we're out, we're out. We'll head on up. It's one thing to explore a quest, it's another to get lost in a maze. It's something completely different, and I am not going to do that.
Sometimes it's a trap here. Okay. No. What kind of bluff do you have?
Horrible one. I've got Intimidate. Not that great of one.
That might work.
My bluff is only 5.
No, you beat me.
I don't even try it. We're in on normal.
And 5 won't work, I don't think.
Definitely didn't work. If you have a high enough bluff, he'll let you in there.
The ground shudders as the fearsome giant
You need that
is laid
because
low.
you need the silver key from him. He asks you to get rid of the method infestation in this little house here.
Trouble.
Now, even when it says you've ridded the home of the methods, there's still more methods. Just so you know. They just seem to keep appearing for a little bit. At least that's the sense that I get.
The last of the methods.
Last of the methods are dead, but there's still one here. Yeah. Alright. to... See, normally what I would do... Normally I jump from here across, but we're not going to do that today because A, I'm not sure I have enough jump to get enough momentum to feather fall across, and I don't want to drop all the way... Actually, I'm going to drop all the way through because I want to show what happens if you miss your fall and you fall off the
Sure.
side. So if you fall off the side, this is what happens. If you miss your jump, say you fall off the side, because there's a lot of
I'll
stuff
wait
that
for you.
maybe you're maybe you're in a spot, maybe you're stuck in combat, and you get pushed off the side. There's a spot where winds might blow you, and you end up down here. You have to kill one of these guys, and when they hit you, you're get your charisma damaged. If your charisma goes all the way down to nothing, you can't do anything. But kill the spider, you come up here, and rinse and repeat. You got to go through that every time you fall off. And if you were carrying one of the things like the locket or the mirror, they will appear there, and you have to just pick them back up. Right. Another beholder. To the spot I said I was going to jump towards, I am heading there now. I can't see where you are, Patty. Oh, there you are.
I didn't.
He missed. I saw him miss. Will you be okay? Or do you need me to join you down there?
Nah, I'll be okay.
I'll wait for him. Because I would rather have the two of us go against the beholder. I'll take the brunt of the hits. And he can shoot it from
I'm
a
back.
distance. Okay. Same strategy as before with the beholder. I'll get the aggro and you shoot him from a distance.
An eye tyrant watches you with malicious intent.
Good. No negative levels that time. Now, that spider that I showed you before that was taken off the charisma, there's several of those here. So I have to watch for that because you become helpless.
Mindless
Can't do
chatter
anything at all.
Like 100 voices in your head.
if you
Lure
get down to
evil
0
from the
charisma.
plane of Navar.
So I have to be careful here. And you've got to kill them in order for the ladder to drop. There we go. There's the ladder. And the whole point of this is because, what is it? Memnos Blossom is up here. I can't remember if there's collectible up here or not. I want to say there is, but find out in a moment. There's a collectible up here too if you're interested. Rubble. Where's the Resurrection Shrine? The flowering plant had the blossom in it. So only one person would be able to pick that up. Now, I normally just drop off from here back onto the thing instead of going down the ladder. Just makes it a little easier. So we're backtracking back to the middle. And then we look for the wooden dagger. There'll be another beholder we have to go through, but comes the tricky part getting to the beholder. We've got a time getting through
Forceful
here.
winds threaten to send you off into the ether.
If you're quick enough, you can sometimes get through 2 of these at once. But this character does not run fast, so I'm only going to go by 1 at a time. If you get blown off, you just go to where I showed you before in that bottom area. The spider. It's just a little time consuming. Take your time with this. It's not worth going down to the bottom area time and time again.
Oops. Didn't get behind the pillar.
No worries. So, again, we just need the wooden dagger. There's the shrines. And if I get close to that ladder there, a beholder will appear and try to kick my butt. But I'm going to wait for Patty No. Grab a quick drink here. Need an R. Explodes DDO. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess I goofed up the thing. When I go to export it over to YouTube, I'll correct the spelling error. Thanks. I appreciate you pointing that out. Thanks, Papa Dragon. At least I didn't type in explodes DDO.
A beholder roars, hungry for slaughter and ready.
3 negative levels. Alright, now let's use this. Because I've got it set so my remove disease also does a greater restoration. So, that's why I was doing that. This. I'm going to use the shrine. Because
Okie-doke.
I want to reset my lay on hands as well as my remove diseases. And my spell points. I've been thinking of renaming the show to Shikaijo Spoils DDO, because I'm like doing these quests and showing everything. It's kind of like spoilers. Careful jumping to this ladder, because if you miss it, you will just fall and end up in the bottom and have to go through those air jets again and very carefully time it. Now, what's coming up here is Theric Hounds. I'm not sure if Patty No has... You seem to have all the resistances.
Yeah, when I went to the ship, I buffed up.
Okay. Where are we here? I want... Nope, that's... Shock? No. Let's keep my Vorpal in. Can't remember what Theric Hounds are vulnerable to. I thought I had a Holy Sword, but apparently I don't. But I know that they spew acid, and one of their attacks, I believe, is a sonic one, so that's why I did those resistances. But they didn't get it off. Now this next part is going to be arcane oozes. And when they hit you, if you have spell points, they will eat those spell points. Oops, no, wrong one. There we go. In case they eat all my spell points, I'm going to do that now. Alright, there's going to be 6 of them, but they don't come all at once.
The ladder fades from view. Green ichor drips down from the branches above your head.
You kind of have to run around and make them drop. There's also a collectible hidden over here.
Green ichor drips down from the branches above your head.
Don't like arcane oozes. Not that I particularly like oozes, but these ones can be nasty if you have spell points that you need. Trying to get that last one to drop. Be interesting, because you have to have all of them killed in order for that ladder to appear.
The
Just
last
using a
of
muck
the
vein,
arcane oozes dissolves
is made
into
of
a
crystal,
bubbling
so-
mess.
Ah. Hard to see. Now, you see the X there? That's where you're trying to run to. It's a safe spot. The the air jets go by, so stand right on the X. And don't rush it, just wait for it. One at a time. You'll get through okay. This is the wooden dagger. And you have to be careful dropping from here. Otherwise you can get stuck. Because I've gotten stuck right in that corner there. I'm going to wake up my hireling now. I know she's shadow-like, but I'm not sure if she's incorporeal. I can't remember that. I'm just going to switch to something that has ghost touch. So what I do is I show her her items, and she starts to remember stuff. So you talk to her. The person who has her items talks to her. So it may have to be more than one.
A shadowy apparition materializes before you, seething with rage
Stop that.
and inner turmoil.
There we
With
go.
her shadow self defeated, Orphney awakens from her reverie.
So, a little problem-solving of a quest with some stuff, but fairly short. And, I mean, 6,000 XP. Yeah, don't finish out. There is a chest. A trapped chest. A trapped final chest. It's a blade trap on that. It comes out from the wall. Be very deadly. Beware the blade trap. There's also a collectible over here. And remember the collectible opposite. Huh. Where's the control panel? Oh, it's behind it. Okay. Alright, stay put. There we go. Boom. And I got the collectible already. I think that's it. That's all. Most of the chests in this just had quests specific items, so they didn't give loot. But I got, to those quests today, I got 2 pips. Or, well, action points. I call them pips because they're like little dots. Pips. Talk to Shen. Take the Tales of Valor. Get my guild up. Clips here. He's the Vault of Night 3 quest person. And we'll probably start next week with him. And do Kyber Jungle. Let's talk to him now. So he's going to direct me over to Clips. But that's it for this week. Thank you to all those who joined. Thank you, Patty No, for helping out. Next week we will start on Vault of Night 3.
Wonderful.
I hope you can come. Be very helpful if you were able to. If you can't, that's okay.
I will try. I think I can.
Awesome. But that's it for the stream. And again, thank you, Patty No. And thank you to all those who came out.
Thank you. Good evening.
If you missed part of it and want to take a look, I will be posting it to our YouTube channel shortly, and will hopefully be up there within the next half an hour to an hour. Not sure how long it takes to export over, unless there's a technical glitch somewhere within Twitch or YouTube, but hopefully it'll be up there soon. And yeah, thanks to those who helped out in chat, and to all those everybody who helps out with the wiki. Great information there, because that helped me quite a bit with being able to give information for the quest, Stormcleave Outpost. I wouldn't have been able to do some of that stuff and know what I know and share that info if it wasn't for the wiki. that's been a great source of information for me over the last 5 years. Well, 5.5 years now that I've been playing DDO, and continues to be. And I know there's a lot of work put into that. One of my friends helps as an editor there once in a while. It's not something I've done myself, but I know there's a lot of work that goes into that. And that's all fans who put work into that, and much appreciated there. And 50% guild renown boost to those who are in guilds this weekend. That's what's on right now. Happy hunting to all of you who play DDO, and if you don't yet, feel free to check it out. It is free to play with a lot of the content, so you can try it out to see whether or not you like it, and if you do, there's paid content you can open up and unlock if you choose to. It's a great game. Yeah, I'm Shikaijo. Take care. Have a good weekend.